Welcome to SmackDown. So the show kicks off with Cody Rhodes. So, London. Oh, what do you guys want to talk about? I don't know, Cody. Maybe I want to talk about the fact that you're facing John Cena at WrestleMania, goddammit. Talk about John Cena. You know damn well what we want to talk about. Anyways, Cody Rhodes just start talking about like, oh, I am going to be facing John Cena at the main event of WrestleMania. Like, yeah, you get the point. He doesn't say shit, basically. Cody Rhodes doesn't say shit until Randy Orton interrupts. And Randy Orton, who takes 3 whole minutes to get to the ring, by the way, he just starts talking about Cody, I love you, Cody. I respect you, Cody. I've watched you grow up, Cody. You left the company, Cody. That took a lot of balls, Cody. You have a lot of balls, Cody. I want to suck your balls, Cody. Like, that's all this was. This was just a bunch of meat writing from Randy Orton. That's literally all he did, dude. It was just 10 whole minutes of Randy Orton tickling Cody Rhodes' nutsack and choking on his cock. That's literally all this was. And the worst part is that it took 18 whole minutes for these guys to get to the point. 18 minutes, dude. Literally at 8:18 p.m. That's when, they got to the point in this promo. Because until then, it was just, ore farming and, the entrance and, just saying a bunch of like, oh, I love you. No, I love you. No, I love you. No, I want to suck your dick. I want to suck your dick. No, I want to tickle your balls. Like, that's just it. It was just 2 men jerking off each other for 18 whole minutes. Anyways, yeah, after the 18-minute mark, Randy Orton says that, Cody, I am coming after the WWE Championship. That's all he said. That's literally all he said. Just to say that one thing, that he's coming after the WWE Championship after WrestleMania, it takes 18 whole minutes to get to the fucking point. Holy shit. Anyways, yeah, then we see Drew McIntyre, who just goes, it is so nice to see 2 Nepo babies jerking each other off. And he basically says that Randy Orton has done fuck all to deserve a shot at the WWE Championship, which I kind of agree with him, Drew McIntyre was right. And here's the thing, let's appreciate Drew McIntyre, dude. He just made his entrance like fucking seconds. He picked up the microphone and got to the fucking point. Clap for Drew McIntyre, dude. Clap for fucking Drew McIntyre. That's my MVP right there. MVP of 2024 and now soon to be MVP of 2025. Because the way I see it, this guy is one of the only like good mic workers in the WWE right now. And I don't mean to diss anybody else, But the thing is, Drew McIntyre, he's the only one that's, making the best out of what he's been given. Anyways, Drew McIntyre just goes up to Randy Orton and says, Randy, you look great, you look jacked, and I would totally suck your dick right now. But that's only on the outside, because on the inside, your back is broken. The basic stuff that everybody says to Randy Orton. Anyways, yeah, after that, we get this brawl between, Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre, where Drew McIntyre just bitches out, and then, eventually we get Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre made official for later on in the night, which I'm not gonna lie, is a major W. We need these kind of matches on SmackDown. We need these kind of matches on Raw. We need main eventers wrestling, and I'm glad we're getting this match. But let's talk about this segment, all right? This segment was pretty much nothing. Absolutely nothing, dude. You had Cody Rhodes just stand there for 20 whole minutes and do nothing. That's all he did. He just stood there and listened, all right? Because, he came out with what do you guys want to talk about? And then just spoke some bullshit about John Cena as my opponent at WrestleMania. And then he just basically didn't say shit after that basic stuff he just said, because Randy Orton just started yapping about how much he loves Cody and how much he wants to fucking gargle his semen. Like, that's just it. And then, you had Drew McIntyre, who was the only one that said something of value. And that was it. That was it. And the fact that this took like 25 fucking minutes, dude. This was slow. This was dragged out. This was just boring, man. This was boring. Anyways, yeah, let's just move on, dude. This absolutely sucked. Then we see the Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly. Street Profits, by the way, came out to 0 pop. That is crazy. Def Rebel really fucked them up, dude. Hey, and we got a new ring announcer, guys. We got a new ring announcer. Mike Nash, I think is his name. Yeah, he's fucking ass. Like, come on, dude. He's fucking ass, all right? He sounds like he hasn't even hit puberty yet. Like, come on. Anyways, let's talk about the match. Pretty Deadly versus Street Profits. Here's the thing. You can't expect me to care about this, all right? You cannot expect me to care about Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly on the road to WrestleMania, all right? I mean, Street Profits, they're a great tag team. Don't get me wrong. They might actually be the best tag team on the SmackDown roster right now. I don't know. And Pretty Deadly, they're good as well. But here's the thing. This is meaningless, man. That's what it is. This is a meaningless match in a meaningless division. Literally a meaningless division because WWE puts absolutely zero effort into booking this division because all they do is just throw in a bunch of random matches. And that's what this was. Just another random ass match in this random ass division. Holy shit. Let's just move on, man. Street Profits retain, whatever. Anyways, then we see Piper Niven and Alba Fire versus, what's their fucking name, dude? Well, what's their name? Holy shit, I can't fucking remember the name, dude. You know what? Fuck it, all right? Whatever their name is, the tag team that's, just in catering all the time. Piper Niven and Alba Fire beat them. That's just it, This was a very bad match, by the way, There was a lot of miscommunication. Just straight up sloppy, Just straight up sloppy. A lot of the spots didn't work out the way it should have. So, yeah, I gotta say, man, Piper Niven is fucking ass. Like, come on, dude. She's fucking ass. Pretty much every single match she's in, is sloppy as hell and has a shit ton of miscommunications. Like, come on, it can't be a coincidence, right? There's no way it's a coincidence. Anyways, yeah, this was a mid-ass match in which Piper Niven and Alba Fire win. So let's just move on. Anyways, then we see LA Knight versus Braun Strowman for the US title. Oh, man. Bro. Last year at the road to WrestleMania, we were getting Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre on Raw. We were getting that match on Raw. Now we're stuck with fucking LA Knight versus Braun Strowman, 2025 Braun Strowman, and it ends in a DQ with Jacob Fatu interfering. What the fuck? What the fuck, man? I don't give a fuck about this. This absolutely sucks, dude. The U.S. title division is an absolute shambles right now, and it's getting to a point where it's beyond recovery, dude. Holy shit. Where's Carmelo Hayes? Where's Carmelo Hayes, dude? Why is he not in this division? Where's Andrade? Why is he not in this division? What the hell, man? This sucks. This absolutely fucking sucks, dude. And what's with the DQ fetish, dude? Holy shit. We've had so many fucking DQ finishes over the past I don't even know how long. God damn it, dude. God damn it. Anyways, let's just move on. Then we get Charlotte Flair versus Michin. Now, during Michin's entrance, she was accompanied by B-Fab. For some reason, I don't even fucking know. She's saying she wants to avenge her girl B-Fab by beating up Charlotte Flair. Since when the fuck have you guys been friends? I don't even know. Anyways, yeah, whatever. They get attacked by Naomi. Naomi, by the way, she had a backstage segment, which I thought was pretty good, I don't think Naomi's ever had this kind of opportunity, where she gets to cut promos and shit like that. So I'm happy for her. This was good. And Naomi attacks Michin and B-Fab for shit talking them backstage. And then Jade Cargill arrives to the rescue. And Naomi just bitches out like every single heel right now for some reason. And yeah, then we get Michin versus Charlotte Flair. Now, I'm not going to lie, this wasn't a bad match, This was way better than the one we got last week or, 2 weeks ago with Charlotte Flair and B-Fab. Because in that match, Charlotte Flair was, looking sloppy as hell and her opponent was B-Fab of all people, It was fucking B-Fab. So yeah, this match was a whole lot better. So yeah, there's not really much I have to say about this. So let's just move on. Charlotte Flair obviously wins. Then we see Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. Now, this was a pretty okay match, nothing too crazy, obviously, as expected. But, I'm just happy that we're getting the main eventers wrestling, 2 main eventers wrestling on SmackDown, so that's good. Anyways, in the middle of the match, or, in the end of the match, Kevin Owens interferes, and he basically didn't do anything, he just distracted Randy Orton by walking up the ramp, and, Drew McIntyre took advantage and hit him with a Claymore to win the match. So, yeah, I can't really complain, this was pretty good. And then we get this brawl between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton where, Kevin Owens was about to pile drive Randy Orton again, but Randy Orton gets out of the way and he goes to punt kick Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens bitches out again. Like I said, like every single heel right now, every single heel fucking bitches out. So yeah, they're trying to edge us with this whole punt kick thing, which I think is going to lead to Randy Orton finally hitting the punt at WrestleMania, putting Kevin Owens on the shelf, giving him a well-deserved vacation or whatever. So yeah, there's that. So far, I think this feud is pretty good, but I want it to be great, you know? I want it to be great because it's fucking WrestleMania, and, you know, I don't think it's reached that great category yet, and I don't think it will until and unless they give it a stipulation, dude. This match needs a stipulation. Even if it's a basic-ass thing like a no DQ, no, you know what? Fuck that. It shouldn't be a basic-ass thing like a no DQ. Give me a last man standing or a false count anywhere or some crazy fucking shit like that, alright? I need these guys to fucking butt rape each other all over the stadium, alright? That's what we need. Anyways, let's move on. Oh, by the way, then we get a little tease, you know, not a fucking tease, you know, pretty much an announcement that Rey Fenix is coming to SmackDown next week. This is a major W, dude. This is a major fucking W. I've been watching Rey Fenix for a while now, and I think he's really good. And I really like that they're keeping him and Penta in separate brands, you know, to, you know, let them shine as single stars first before, you know, having them interact at all. And I'm glad that, you know, they didn't wait until, like, WrestleMania or the SmackDown after WrestleMania to do this debut. I'm glad they're just doing it next week. I'm not gonna lie, I think the U.S. title division kind of needs Rey Fenix. I think he should be involved in this multi-man U.S. title feud, you know, with guys like LA Knight, Jacob Fatu, Carmelo Hayes, book him, goddammit. Anyways, yeah, you get the point. Let's just move on. Then we get Jimmy Uso versus The Miz. I just got one simple question, alright? Why? Why the fuck are we getting Jimmy Uso versus The Miz on the road to WrestleMania? On the road to WrestleMania, goddammit. This is the match we're getting? This is the kind of shit we're supposed to watch on the road to the biggest show? Are you fucking kidding me? And how the fuck did this match even come to be, huh? How? Because, you know, The Miz insulted Jimmy Uso backstage, and Jimmy Uso just went, man, let me holla at Nick Aldis, oos, and get this match official, oos, no yeet. Like, that's it? That's it? Why are we getting these impromptu-ass jobber matches on the road to WrestleMania, man? Even earlier on with, you know, fucking Zelina Vega and, you know, Piper Niven and Alba Fire with that one tag team that's always in catering. I don't even know their name. You know, even that was an impromptu match with, you know, that was settled because of a backstage segment. Yeah, a backstage altercation. Like, come on, what the fuck is this, man? Anyways, yeah, this match, you know, Jimmy Uso versus The Miz, it's obviously, it was everything you would expect it to be, you know, that's the best way to describe it. It was everything you would expect a Jimmy Uso versus The Miz to be. So yeah, there's that. Jimmy Uso obviously wins. Let's just move on. Then we see Drew McIntyre backstage looking all happy and shit because he just beat Randy Orton, you know. He's like, oh, I'm totally gonna get wasted tonight. But then enter Damian Priest, who beats the living shit out of Drew McIntyre, chokeslams him on the windshield. I'm not gonna lie, this was great. I'll give them that. This was great, but I still don't give a fuck about this. I don't give a fuck about this. Obviously, you can't expect me to, because, you know, it's fucking Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest at WrestleMania. But here's the thing. If they keep this up, you know, if they keep giving us, like, these great segments and, you know, great promos, which I doubt they will. But, you know, if they keep doing that, I think this could end up being a remotely decent feud heading into WrestleMania. If it's anything but great segments all the way till WrestleMania, this is going to be a shitty-ass feud, all right? Keep that in mind. Anyways, let's just move on. Anyways, then we get the contract signing between Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. So first enter Roman Reigns with 10 minutes of aura farming and just Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns, London, acknowledge me. And then Paul Heyman going, Roman Reigns, Roman Reigns. And Roman Reigns just says, I came here to be acknowledged. And clearly, I've got that. And I came here to sign a contract. And I'm going to do that and get the fuck out of here and show up 3 months later. And then he signs the contract. And then we see Seth Rollins, who just goes, ha 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 ha, Roman Reigns, remember me, remember us, when we were in this building together, we arrived in a helicopter, and we were, so, you know, we throw the Undertaker through the announce table, and we changed this whole industry together, ha ha ha, and then Roman Reigns like, what do you mean we? What the hell do you mean we? It's just me, because I did all the work, you know, I carried this business on my back, and you were out there jobbing out to Rhea Ripley's husband. Anyways, yeah, Seth Rollins just says a bunch of words, and then he signs the contract. And then we see CM Punk. Is it going to be alive on a Friday night in London, England, or what? So yeah, CM Punk gets in the ring to sign the contract, and instead of signing the contract, he just starts flipping through the pages and shit. Like he's like, oh, where's my clause? Where's my clause? And then Roman Reigns is like, oh, just go to page 4, dumbass. And then but he can't read for some reason. He's still going through the pages and shit, and he's just like, Paul, help him out. And then Paul Heyman goes up to CM Punk and he says, CM Punk, you are in the main event. You are closing out the show. So it is official. This triple threat match is going to be the main event of WrestleMania. And CM Punk starts crying because of that. Now, let me tell you this, right? CM Punk, obviously one of my favorites of all time. I grew up watching this guy. He's in my top 3, top 2 even maybe. And I'm super happy for him, all right? I've always wanted to see him in the main event of WrestleMania. And with the kind of work he's been putting on for the past year or so, telling the hottest stories, even when he was injured, by the way. So I definitely do think CM Punk deserves his WrestleMania main event. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to CM Punk. But a lot of people were complaining that Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair got robbed off of the main event on night 1. And I gotta say, man, if you really thought that Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky were getting the main event over Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins in the same match, I guess your fault at that point. It's literally your fault for even expecting that. Now, don't get me wrong, right? I really hate this. I absolutely hate this. I don't like that it's a triple threat. I wish it was one-on-one with either Seth and Punk, or Seth and Roman, or Roman and Punk. I just wish it was a one-on-one instead of a triple threat nothing burger. But here we are. This is the match we're getting now, and there's nothing we can do about it. And this is the match that also deserves a WrestleMania main event over everything else. Because here's the thing, Seth Rollins and CM Punk, they've been telling the hottest story in WWE for the past year or so, all right? They were supposed to main event night 1 of WrestleMania last year, and it got canceled because Punk got injured. And it was pretty fucking clear that they were going to main event WrestleMania 41, and nobody complained back then, Because it is undisputed that CM Punk and Seth Rollins were telling the hottest story in WWE at that point, If not the hottest, one of the hottest at least, And even though I don't like the addition of Roman Reigns into this match, you gotta admit, Roman Reigns, he is the biggest star they have outside of Rock and Cena, So him being in this match obviously makes the argument for the main event spot stronger for these guys. So yeah, I think this is the undisputed main event on night 1, You can't argue, alright? You can't fucking argue. There's no way that Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Bianca Belair should have main evented over this. Because here's the thing. You can complain all you want about this story, I have the same complaints. I think this story is kind of trash, it's kind of forced, and, it's a nothing burger triple threat match, basically. But let's not pretend like, the women's triple threat is being booked nice as well. That is fucking mid as well, with Rhea Ripley acting like a fucking child every single week. Come on, it makes absolutely no sense, alright? So yeah, get the fuck over it. This is the rightful main event. So yeah, anyways, the funniest part about this was that Seth Rollins was pissed as fuck. He doesn't even give a fuck that he's main eventing WrestleMania. The only thing he cares about is that CM Punk is getting the main event, and he was super pissed at that. So that was pretty funny. Anyways, then Roman Reigns says that one man's dream is another man's favor. So he asks CM Punk to, acknowledge him and thank him for getting that main event spot. And CM Punk gets on his knees, full on ready to fucking suck his dick and everything. And he says, Roman Reigns, tribal chief, head of the table, big dog, maybe, I don't know, thank you, I love you. And yeah, he just says all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. And in the end, he says, but that is not the favor I am owed. And the show goes off the air. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good, This was a good segment overall, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I said, still a pretty shitty feud. It's still a mid-ass feud, still a nothing burger. But personally, about this one segment, I really have no complaints. I thought this was a good segment. And I like the fact that, just getting the main event, just making this triple threat match a main event, that wasn't the favor, I'm glad there's more. And, it really brings to question what Paul Heyman is going to do at WrestleMania. Is he going to turn on Roman Reigns? Or, is he going to turn on CM Punk? Or, is he going to do what I fantasy booked and join Seth Rollins? So there's that. I think this is going to be I think this has the potential to be a good match, to be a great match even. But the problem is the story is kind of a nothing burger, because there's no real stakes here. Unless they add actual stakes, like I fantasy booked, again, getting added to the world title match or something. But yeah, it absolutely sucks that there's no stakes. But I think this match could end up being really good or really bad. Nothing in between. Anyways, this SmackDown was better than last week's, I gotta say, but it was still a pretty bad show. It was a pretty bad show, but it had a pretty good main event, I'm not gonna lie. And that's what saved the show. I think I'm gonna give this like a 4 out of 10. Yeah, I think that's perfect. A 4 out of 10. Anyways, these are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.